If you've never played the US version of Super Mario Bros. 2, you won't know what I'm talking about, but the game just feels different compared to the other Mario games. After doing some research, there is a good reason for that. The original Mario game did great, so of course a sequel was produced. Less than a year after the first game, Super Mario Bros. 2 was released in Japan, selling over 2 million copies. So of course they sent the game over to Nintendo of America, where a man named Howard Phillips pulled it out of a box, popped it into his Famicom system, and began playing it. The only problem with this is that Phillips didn't really take kindly to hard games. And well, this game was actually a game that today in the US we call the Lost Levels. He grabbed a poison mushroom and the phrase, "I am being punished," came out of his mouth. All I heard was, "I'm a big baby, wah." So he called his mommy to cry about it, and they told Nintendo no. They said the game was too hard and it wouldn't sell well in the States. The gaming market was fragile at the time, but that's another story. Pretty much, Phillips single-handedly kept Americans from receiving and playing the real Super Mario Bros. 2. But back in Japan, there was a company by the name of Fuji TV. They were having an event and wanted to team up with Nintendo. With this partnership, a game by the name of Doki Doki Panic was created for the Dream Factory event. Soon after all of this, Nintendo of America really wanted a sequel to Mario that wasn't as difficult as the one that had been produced. So Nintendo had an idea. They sent Doki Doki over to the US and said, if you reskin the 4 characters from Imagine, Mama, Lena, and Papa to Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad, do you think the Americans will like the game? Phillips, of course, was ecstatic, and they got to work. So the main characters from Doki Doki all had different attributes. Imagine was the balanced character, just like Mario. Mama had the ability to jump higher than everyone, and was replaced with Luigi. Lena had the ability to float at the top of her jumps, and was replaced by Princess Peach. And Papa was strong but fast, and he was replaced by Toad. As you can tell by current titles, most of the attributes from the game stayed with the characters. Nintendo did change a few things before releasing this as a Mario game. The opening sequence was changed to a backstory of Mario having a dream. The secret ending was made easier to achieve by making it the only ending. In Doki Doki, running was not a feature, but this was changed for Mario. The health was changed to the iconic shrinking. The hearts were changed to mushrooms, and the slot machine was given an upgrade. The game was also very different compared to the original Super Mario Bros. Because of this, Bowser and Goombas were absent, along with a lot of other enemies from the first game. Wart, a giant frog, was the new boss. Shy Guys, Pokies, Bob-ombs, and Birdos were all introduced. But not all was bad involving these changes. Most of these things brought us what we love in these Super Mario titles. So the game was complete, and Phillips got his hands on it. Of course he loved it, and the rest of the team approved as well. They chose to feature it on the cover of their new magazine to announce it. The photo was a clay model of Mario holding a turnip and running away from the game's boss, Wart. And the game was released later that year. Nintendo made the decision to hide that they had made a different game for each country. What we call the Lost Levels now was stuck in Japan, and what they call Super Mario Bros. USA was stuck in America. It wasn't until the release of Super Mario Bros. All-Stars in 1993 that most people realized what had happened. Many people in the US felt like their version was never the true version. But the way things turned out and what we kept from the reskinned game, you can't really complain about what was given back in the day. I mean, we did eventually get to play the real sequel, and Japan got a re-release of our game in 1992. Anyway, that's pretty much a quick summary explaining why the game feels so weird compared to the others. I'm Thick Boy Noodles, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you enjoyed the video. Always remember to stay thick and have a good one. Peace.